Hey, how are you doing? This is Brian, and this just came across my email inbox about 12 minutes ago. LinkedIn has a new feature that they want me to adopt, and I thought I would share with you my opinions about it and how you should use it. So here it says LinkedIn, share more easily than ever. Get the sharing tool. Find interesting articles, click to share, and then it goes to your updates. Now, I think this is a good example of the uh, the mentality you need to be mindful of. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Especially in social media, this manifests itself in two specifically different ways that people are getting kind of caught up in the how not to do social media. And the first is this type of situation, creating an automatic link and instantaneously really upping your frequency of posts. This is going to be pretty jarring and probably not that well received by your following on LinkedIn. The LinkedIn community typically isn't that ready for this type of regular updates. It's not a Twitter feed, it's not a Facebook feed, and I don't think it should evolve to become that. There are places on LinkedIn where you can engage in conversation and answering questions, and the groups have that feature, and the LinkedIn Answers is a good way of being interactive. But I don't really think this is the way to go. So we'll look a little bit closer and see. When you click this Get Sharing tool, it takes you over here and share on LinkedIn. So here's what this does for us: is this actually takes you to an area where what you're supposed to do is just take this and bring it up to your toolbar. Well, this is another thing I typically don't like. There are too many browser add-ons and too many security backdoors and security flaws that are coming across right now, and kind of conditioning people to just keep adding to their browsers and keep adopting new applications and keep automatically connecting and authorizing things. Browser toolbars are really an overly used, overly exploited way for malware to get into your computer and for people to do history tracking and all this kind of stuff. Now, I'm sure LinkedIn isn't a part of that, but who knows what their code is based on and whether this represents a potential future security threat that somebody else exploits somewhere down the line. So I really think you always have to be careful about this. Isn't just you know tacking on some feature that you can install and turn on and off as needed. This is attaching it to your browser toolbar, so it's actually a part of all of your browsing experience, regardless of whether you're logged into LinkedIn or not. And I think that's what they want here. They want to give you the opportunity to be connected and share all the way over to LinkedIn from wherever you are. So I see their point. You're out there, you're reading articles. Hey, my network's going to like this, so I want to share this. But I'm gonna go on record right now and say I just don't think this is a good idea for most people. It's gonna it goes a little bit against the etiquette of what most LinkedIn users are expecting as far as the frequency and the tone and the nature of the communications they're getting from their peers on a regular basis on LinkedIn. LinkedIn to me feels more like the kind of place where you go out of your way to get to the conversational areas, and you self opt into the groups that you want to be a part of and converse in, and you self opt into the LinkedIn answers that you want to be a part of and converse in and get answers and give answers and help people. So changing this to a more instantaneous chit chatty platform medium is, I don't advise this for you to just jump in. Wait it out. See how it feels when other people adopt this, and all of a sudden, somebody you've hardly ever heard from is sharing with you every recipe, every video, every silly joke, every post they like, every political argument. If LinkedIn evolves to become the Twitter, how is that going to feel for you? So put yourself into the position of trying to imagine being empathetic to what it is going to be like for your users, your followers, to be on the receiving end of an increase and a broadening of the frequency and the tone and the topic of the communications they get from you on LinkedIn. So something to consider. Thanks a lot. I'm Brian.